Sonam Wangchuk sir has broken his hunger strike, and obviously two of the union ministers were there. Have you guys got to know that any assurance have come about, obviously because it's been a very long fight?
See, we were not aware. We were not aware about this because we are here at Jantar Mantar. As you know, the internet connectivity is bad and the jammers are still working, so the signal is also not there. So we were not aware. However, we just found out and we read the report. It's actually great. We wrote a letter to him yesterday also, appealing him to break his fast because it was 25 days yesterday. It's been 26 days. He has lost more than 11 kilos and he looks very weak on the video. Therefore, now that he has broken his fast, we are very relieved, and that's a very good step.
And also sort of the meeting that you guys going to have tomorrow, and obviously the PM Modi has also tweeted that tomorrow we'll have discussion on this on cabinet, a very long awaited discussion. Obviously the demands are going to be the same from the CJP's end, but is it going to be depending on what happens tomorrow after the discussion in the cabinet?
No, I mean the cabinet can do as it pleases. That has nothing to do with us. Our demands remain the same. This protest will continue until those demands are met, no matter what. So tomorrow the discussion that has been called for, we are very happy that the government has acceded to our request that it be at a neutral venue, and the Constitution Club of India has been chosen, is what we've been told. It's great. We hope that the government comes with an open mind and it will listen to the people of this country who have been out on the roads for so long.
Are you guys going to have a meeting at the Constitution Club of India?
Yes, that is where we asked the government to hold the meeting, or any other neutral place for that matter, or even here at Jantar Mantar. However, if the ministers concerned have doubts about Jantar Mantar per se, we don't have objections. We are all very educated, rational people. We know they might be afraid to come here because of security situation. So we offered them an alternate option, which was for it to be at a neutral venue like the Constitution Club of India or the Press Club of India or anything, or any of those non-politically affiliated institutions.
And also JP Nadda has been on the forefront of this call, right? So with that, is the meeting going to be with JP Nadda? Have you got any confirmation that two all other ministers will be there?
I think we do know that Nadda is there. I don't know who else will be there.
And also you guys had some dissatisfaction last time and you guys were very open about it. You guys have to wait, your phones were taken away. All those demands have been met or not?
Yes, absolutely. See, our time is very precious and so is theirs. However, there should be mutual respect for everybody. Last time we were almost illegally detained at JP Nadda's house for 4 hours for a 10 to 15 minute long meeting. Our phones were taken away initially. Later on, when we said that we will stage a Dharna if we are not given our phone, if we are not allowed to communicate with the outside world, where a brutal crackdown was happening by the Delhi police, that is when they allowed it inside also.
Finally, the Prime Minister has also spoken out. He's made a social media post. He's released a video saying that the government is going to look into changing the law, stricter punishment, fast-track courts. How do you guys see these videos?
See, the measures suggested by the Prime Minister, first of all, starting with the fast-track courts, it doesn't really solve the problem. It's a band-aid measure. You know, the fast-track courts are, how are they usually created? They are not created afresh. The existing courts, where there's huge pendency, 5 crore pendency in Indian judiciary, especially in the lower courts, those courts are designated as fast-track courts. So they think they are solving a problem when they really are not. And in the process creating more problems for the judiciary. So what we really need is a holistic approach to this issue of paper leaks, about the issue of education reforms. You can't create another problem, another severe pendency in the judiciary also because of this reason, right? As far as the law goes, I mean, no law is made in such haste. Laws have to be made after a lot of deliberation, discussion. So I would like to tell the people of this country, the protesters who are out on the streets, do not accept this eyewash. Because laws cannot be made in a day or two. They have to be thought through, they have to be scrutinized in Parliament, it has to go before a standing committee, they have to consult people who have devoted decades of their lives to the education sector.
Saurav, I am Professor Rashid Ashmi. Let me tell you very frankly, all of you guys are doing fantastic work. एक हफ्ते पहले इस तरह का यूफोरिया शायद मुझे नजर नहीं आया था, लेकिन आज ये कहने के लिए मजबूर हो रहा हूँ. लेकिन सौरभ, एक सवाल ये है कि सरकार में सबसे ज्यादा स्टोबर्न आपको कौन लगता है? कौन सबसे ज्यादा जिद्दी है और कौन वो लोग हैं जो आपके प्रोटेस्ट को डाइल्यूट करने की रियली कोशिश कर रहे हैं?
देखिए, मैं ऐसा कुछ टिप्पणी तो नहीं करना चाहूँगा. हम यहाँ पे प्रोटेस्टर्स बहुत पीसफुल तरीके से प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं. हमारे डिमांड्स बहुत क्लियर है. हम सारे सत्य के राह पे चल रहे हैं. हमारे जो भी इश्यूज है हम लोग ने बहुत क्लियरली सरकार को बोल दिया है. हमारे डिमांड्स कल हम लोग और डिटेल में उनको बताएंगे. एंड आशा है कि सरकार हमारी बात सुनेगी. यहाँ पे लोग इतने दिनों से 34 दिन हो गए हैं जब से बैठे हुए हैं रोड पे. उनकी बात सुनेगी, उनकी बात मानेगी.
सोनम वांगचुक ने जो एंड फास्ट है अपना एंड किया, क्या आप लोग प्लान कर रहे हैं उससे मिलने का? क्या मॉर्निंग में आप लोग जाएंगे या कुछ ऐसा?
देखिए, फर्दर डिटेल्स के लिए आप वेट करिए. अभी ये डेवलपिंग सिचुएशन भी है. हम लोग कॉल लेंगे कि कैसे करना है. बट मैं एट द सेम टाइम बोलना चाहता हूँ कि हम लोग बहुत खुश है कि सोनम जी ने फाइनली उनका फास्ट तोड़ दिया.
This is Mayank from the New Indian Express. I just spoke to people out there. It up to them कि हाँ, Wangchuk has broken the fast in fact. How do you plan to keep the information steady and keep the spirits high of the movement right here?
See, the people of this country who are out on the roads, of course they have sentiments attached to Sonam ji. Of course they have sentiments attached to the people here. But at the same time, they are out on the streets for themselves. They are the ones who are suffering. They are the ones who are, feeling a sense of hopelessness at the broken education system, at the corrupt system that we have created all this while. So I think their demands will continue. The protests will continue. We are not backing out. We have given a call for nationwide protests tomorrow. Let there be a Jantar Mantar in every district of this country, because real awakening starts from the grassroots, and that is what we really need.
लेकिन सौरभ, सरकार ये कह रही है बार-बार कि आप हमारे पास आकर के बात करें. आपको साथ एक बहुत अच्छी बात की है कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्लब ऑफ इंडिया में आप आकर के बात करें. उनका वेन्यू आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा और आपका वेन्यू उनको नहीं समझ में आ रहा. आइस बीट कैसी होगी, ये पूरा हिंदुस्तान जानना चाहता है. ये क्वेश्चन शायद 140 करोड़ के हिंदुस्तान का है.
नहीं, वेन्यू तो उन्होंने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया. हमने जो वेन्यू उनको बोला था, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्लब ऑफ इंडिया, उन्होंने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया है. अच्छी बात है, लोगों का मानना भी चाहिए. आप इतना ईगो में नहीं बैठ सकते हो. लोगों से ही आप वोट मांगते. यू सर्व एट द प्लेजर ऑफ द पीपल ऑफ दिस कंट्री. सो यू हैव टू रियलाइज दैट व्हेन पीपल आर नॉट प्लेजर्ड, that means that there is something wrong. They have to redo their strategy.